Darlings, have you tried the Pillow Talk effect?
Everyone deserves it.
Supersize, maximize, hydrate, plump, plump, pow. Supersize, maximize, hydrate, plump, plump, pow. Supersize, maximize, hydrate, plump, plump, pow. Baby, fine. Supersize, maximize, hydrate, pairs of fun.
Darling, have you seen the Pillow Talk effect?
New routine to glow and gleam. Pillow Talk will sculpt your dream. Cheat your lips and fill it out. And plump, 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 pow. Dark hot blush, feel the brush. Dark hot gold, see the glow. Bigger, brighter eyes. It's all about size. Lift up your lashes. Push it up, push it up, push it up, pull it up.
Darlings, get the Pillow Talk effect.
Plumpgasms. Everyone deserves one.
Hydrate, plump, plump, pow.
Darlings, it's the Pillow Talk effect.
Hello and welcome, everybody. So excited to have you here for our amazing Charlotte Tilbury YouTube Live. My name is Rashina Green, and I am broadcasting live from sunny Southern California. And I'm so happy to have you all here. So I know a few of you are trickling on in. I would love for you to write in the chat where you are watching from. I see a few of you have already gotten the jump start on me. So hello in France, hello in Southwest Florida, hello in Spain. Super excited to have you all here. Like I said, we're going to get started in just a moment. So a little bit about me. I am the education content manager for Charlotte Tilbury in North America. And I have been with the brand for, this year's going to be 8 years. I've had the privilege and honor of working side by side with Charlotte during Fashion Week, backstage at runway shows. So I am so excited to be sharing my wealth of knowledge that I have from Charlotte with all of you. I see some more friends in the UK, Kansas City, Puerto Rico, San Francisco, some more Florida, Berlin. Oh my gosh, I have international friends on here in Milano, Germany, Italy. Amazing. Happy to see you as well. So today's class is all about recreating gorgeous red carpet looks from Charlotte Tilbury. And most recently, we were at the Met Gala. By the way, if you have any additional questions or recommendations for classes, feel free to follow me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. You can see my name listed here, and I'm totally happy to follow you back. I love new friends, and happy to help with any color suggestions or recommendations. I also have a partner in the chat under Charlotte Tilbury who will be plugging in any products that I review. You can see there's Daniel right there as Charlotte Tilbury Beauty. Hi, Daniel. And so whatever products I'm talking about, he'll plug it in, click it. It'll open up another page which will take you to Charlotte Tilbury's website, and you can add these products to your basket as you see them. As always, sometimes they're really big hits. Usually they are. So if you're loving something, add right away because we don't want you to miss out if they do sell out. Hello, everybody. All right. So again, Charlotte is known as truly the queen of glow. She hasn't been known for creating like gorgeous looks on and off the runway, and the Met Gala was no different. So you were seeing some amazing stars on the red carpet. Like the theme this year was Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, and Garden of Time. So I saw a lot of florals. I saw beautiful makeup. Like, oh my goodness, did you guys see Zendaya looked amazing? You saw a lot of celebrities also wearing Charlotte Tilbury makeup. So if you're a fan of Demi Moore, she was wearing Charlotte Tilbury. If you saw Phoebe Dynevor, she was wearing that. So Bridgerton is coming back. Love her. And so super stunning, gorgeous makeup, the best of the best. The skin was glowing. I saw pastel shades. I saw, florals on the clothing. And so my look today is going to be inspired by the Met Gala. And so if I was attending the Met Gala, this is the look that I would wear. So imagine it's a floral dress. I know florals for spring, groundbreaking, but I am going to be using some oldies but goodies, some limited edition products. And so the product that I'm going to be using first for my eyes, because I do have a full face of skincare and complexion from Charlotte Tilbury. So we're just going to do color today, little eyes, lip, and cheek. But I'm going to be using the Beautyverse palette. First of all, Look how stunning she is. Did you guys see her? She came out during the holidays, the end of last year. We still have her for sale, but when she's gone, she's gone. So it comes with 9 stunning shades. Obviously, I'm a big fan of that one because she's got a little belly button, little crop top for spring, I like to say. Zendaya did look phenomenal. I know. I loved those deep shades, and I may be throwing a deep shade on my lip inspired by that look. Okay, so Beautyverse palette, and I kind of want to do, obviously, like I said, kind of pastels. To be honest, I'm not really sure what shades I want to wear, but I do love always starting with kind of a best friend color. So I'm using Charlotte's eye blender brush, and really for my eyes, I'm just going to be using 2 brushes, eye blender and eye smudger, and then my finger. So a lot of times you'll see YouTube videos of makeup artists using like 100 brushes. Listen, Charlotte keeps it simple. 2 brushes and a finger is really all you need for gorgeous makeup. The palette is so pretty, right? This, first of all, the packaging is like, ooh, let's put that on my vanity. All right, so I'm going in with the second shade here. Oh, I lied. I'm actually going to start off with the Eyes to Mesmerize. Forgot about this. So Eyes to Mesmerize is our cream shadow. These can actually be applied with your finger. They can be applied with a brush. I like to wear them either under my eyeshadow. You can wear them on top of your eyeshadow. But I kind of want the look today to be a little metallic, hence the vibe here. Maybe I'm going to throw a little silver in there, which is inspired by one of the looks that I did see on the red carpet, if you can guess. Then you get points. No, there's no points, but you'd be really cool if you knew. There was one girl on there that wore this really pretty pop of silver, also wearing some Charlotte Tilbury. So, all right. See how quick and easy that was? Eyes to Mesmerize is great. It has vitamin E in it too, so it's like really hydrating, cooling on the eye. Anybody can wear it, 18 to 80. Charlotte actually created these for her mom, Patsy, who's in her 70s. It's not going to settle in any fine lines, pores, or anything like that. Okay. Eyes to Mesmerize on the eyes. Now we're going to get back into the Beautyverse palette, and I'm going to go in with my blender brush, dip it in the brown. And again, best friend color, I like to kind of tuck it into the crease of my eye and just go back and forth like a windshield wiper. It is a bling palette, but look at how instantly you get that really pretty blend between the champagne shade and the brown best friend color. So this is kind of like a transition shade, and I'm putting my chin up. If you've never joined my classes, the tip is when you're doing the top of your eye, put your chin up and look down into your mirror like this. This way you don't have to like close your eyes and not really know where you're going. So chin up, windshield wiper, or rainbow into the crease, and you could also blend it upwards and outwards. Charlotte calls this her youth boosting eye shape. And the trick is to blend, blend, blend so that there's no edges. You don't want to know where one color starts and another begins. But do you look how that's pretty? It kind of blends into the bronzer, looks nice with the warmth in my hair. Again, chin up, windshield wiper, tucking it in, using that blender brush. And you can put really any shade in here. It's totally up to you. I like to do this kind of warm shade, but some people will put gray, which looks like a shadow, right, on the skin. You could even use pink if you want to. I'm going to throw a little pink in here in just a bit. Because again, pastels, I feel floral, right? When I think of flowers, I think of pinks. I love pinks. Pillow talk pinks, right? All right, so we're blending it in here. All right. Now, what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. So I'm going to go in now with my smudger brush, and I'm going to dip it into that second shade. And remember earlier, chin up to do the top, chin down to do the bottom. So I'm just applying, see that? Gives it just a full circle of warmth. Chin down, and I'm applying to the bottom, the whole line of it. Okay, so now, like I said, I don't know, maybe I want to do some pinks. So I'm going to dip it in this pink here, and maybe I'm going to just kind of tuck this into the corner. Give it like a pop of pink, very soft, kind of a dusty rose vibe is what I'm going for maybe over here. But again, I kind of want to add that pop of silver. Did anybody guess who I was talking about in there, by the way? Who was wearing a pop of silver on their eyes on the Met Gala red carpet? Was it red? No, it was kind of like foresty. Okay. Blending, blending, blending. Upwards and outwards. See how soft and pretty that is? This is going to be your everyday work look if you wanted to. Going to school, going to work, going to the grocery store, checking the mail. And I've only used the 2 eyeshadow shades and then just that really pretty champagne cream shadow. So I'm blending, blending, and I'm just kind of going in the corner, blending on the lid, blending in the crease, and then blending upward and outward. You see how effortless, but there's no line of demarcation. You don't know where one starts and one ends. So again, dipping it into the pink with my blender brush. Nope, that's a smudger brush. And I'm going to do the bottom with my chin down, chin up for the top, chin down for the bottom. And I'm going to just kind of make it a little bit smoky in the outside corner to really wrap that pink. What do we have going on in the chat? The shade of eyes to mesmerize is called Champagne. It does look really good used. Listen, this just proves to you that we are not only Charlotte Tilbury experts in her makeup and skincare, but we truly do use the products. Like, are you kidding me? I don't really have any other, I don't have too many other brands in my collection of makeup and skincare because if it's not broke, don't fix it. And this is really the best I've used. Ooh, Carol G did do that on her eyes, huh? That's not who I'm referring to, but that is gorgeous. Okay, so let's get to that silver. Look at how pretty this silver is here. And I'm going to use my pinky. You can actually use these wet or dry. I'm going to use it on my finger. Maybe we'll use it wet in a second. Let's see how this goes. But I want to kind of put it here. That looks cool. And then I kind of want to blend it softly. Ooh, that looks nice. And then I'm going to use the smudger brush to add a little bit to the bottom. Let's go close so you can see. I like using my finger for these too because the pigmentation or the pigments of this palette are super finely milled. So they're very opaque. And I find that when you use your finger, the body heat just kind of like grabs it a little bit more. And then you get really great color payoff. But like I mentioned, you can use these wet or dry, which is also very exciting. I am thinking this is like the first signs of spring, you know, like there's a little frost on the flowers and they're defrosting. So the pink is appearing of the flower. That's the vibe. That's the story I'm telling. I'm sticking to it. So it's very, you know, Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion. So this is like reawakening my spring look. Okay. So I'm going to go in. Rita Ora wore this. You know what? She did. That's a good choice. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom, which was the vibe I was seeing. People get scared of wearing shadow on the bottom. Don't be scared, folks. This is like fashion. It really brightens the eyes. You know, a lot of times we'll use a white shade here, but I'm kind of liking this silver look too. Here we go. Let's dab a little bit more. And like I said, you could use your finger, you can use your brush. Let's add the eyeliner now to kind of tie it all together. I'm going to be using my favorite liner that I'm sure you've seen me use a million times if you've joined. This is our Exaggerized Duo liner. We have a waterproof black on one side, and then we have a metallic sort of shimmery champagne for the other side. But I love this because I have super sensitive eyes, and using the fingers is the best. I have sensitive eyes, and I'm a contact wearer, and I find that you know, sometimes my eyes get watery with certain formulas, and this formula from Charlotte Tilbury is truly no watery eyes. My contacts never get bothered. And if you also have seen my classes, you know that I like to do sort of like a corner feline flick because I have a little bit more of a hooded eye. So when I do the corner, it makes my eyes a little bit further apart because they are close set, and you get to see the wing versus if I were to go all the way across, it will kind of hide the shadow, which we don't want to do because we worked so hard. I'm doing a bit of a bat wing here so that you can see that it looks like a wing liner. Here we go. When I have my eyes open, it looks like a straight wing. But when I look like this, it looks like a little bat wing. A lot of times you want to avoid as much as possible having like a curl. We want to go a little bit more straight out, building from your bottom lash line. So what Charlotte likes to do is she'll create sort of an invisible line from her bottom lash line, and she'll do a little dot, like right here. You can barely see that. And she'll connect that dot to the lower lash line, like so. Mine has a little powder on it. Okay. Like so. And then we always say create like a little martini glass. So a martini glass is flat at the top, right? And then you kind of do that, martini glass, and fill it in with your favorite cocktail, aka your black eyeliner, or whatever color eyeliner you're using. Sometimes I'll use brown, sometimes I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeliner, which is a really pretty like aubergine. It's kind of a berry, cranberry-ish, purpley, brownish shade. And again, putting my chin up to see the application. And you want to see if they're sisters and, you know, maybe they're twins. Chin up, and when you look straight down, if they're in the same direction, then you're feeling pretty good. I'll usually go in with a cotton bud, or in this case, my finger, to really crisp up the edge. But this side could definitely be a little bit more batwing. And so let's give it a little cleanup here, and we'll move on to a little mascara. Okay, that's good enough for now. All right, so the eyes are almost done. The mascara really makes a difference. So for those of you who don't wear mascara, listen, I used to be you, but it really, really, really gives such like drama, and it really wraps up and completes an eye. So I'm just going in with a little lash curl. You don't really need to, because I'm actually going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lash Mascara. This is going to give you 24-hour vertical lift. And so even if you didn't curl your lashes, this is going to give them some lift and volume, which is really fantastic. It's got two flat sides and then two bristly sides. So the flat side is used to paint the lashes with the mascara, and then the bristly side is meant to comb through and separate. So when you are picking out a mascara, it's important to consider a few different things. One, the formula, obviously. Two, the brush style, you know, not every brush is built the same. There's some that are kind of wiry. There's some that are just plastic. There's some like this that have like a more of a little paddle and then bristles. And then the next thing you want to consider is the size of the hole that the mascara comes out of. So if the hole is so tight, it cleans off a lot of the mascara from your wand, making the application be a little bit softer, a little bit more natural. If the hole is a little bit bigger, then you have a lot more product on your brush, and you get, you know, a wetter application or a more full coverage application. No one ever really thinks about that, but things to consider if you are looking for mascara. Oh, got a little something in my eye. It's probably mascara. All right, so you can kind of see the difference between the two. Let's very quickly do the other side. What does this say? Yeah, we do make, wait, what are we asking? Black and champagne. Yeah, brown eyes truly are a little bit more like think of it as like a little black dress. Any eyeshadow color looks good with brown eyes. I do love to wear kind of purpley tones a lot of times because it brings out a honey in brown eyes. Blue eyes are going to look really beautiful with warm tones, oranges, just it's like the complementary color. Same, green eyes are going to look great in pinks, anything with like reds or a family of red. Okay, let's move on because I've got something in my eye. Okay, lips. So the vibe, again, I kind of want to do something a little more daring than I normally would do here. I love a pillow talk lip, but we're gonna do something different today. We're gonna do a darker lip. So I'm using the Lip Cheat Berry Naughty. And what's great about Charlotte's lip liners is they are long wearing waterproof. I believe this is I think it's an 8-hour wear waterproof. And look at it. It's like a vino kind of color. And they're really creamy, easy to glide on. They're meant to resize and reshape your lip. So if you want to go a little fuller, you can. Charlotte's style of doing lip is sort of overdrawing the center bottom and the center top. So you really get that really pretty kind of like sweetheart lip. Overdrawing here, and then kind of hugging the corners. And I like to do a thick line, but you can also fill in your whole lip. So let's say you're going to be going out to eat or drink, or you're getting married and you're going to kiss somebody or whatever. This is not going to transfer, which is really great. And the lipstick I'm using today, it's not one I would normally have gone for, but the color is so beautiful. Okay, so here's the lip liner. I might add a little bit more after the lipstick. We'll see. All right, so Berry Naughty Lip Cheat. Now the lipstick I'm going to use, do you guys recognize these? Have you ever tried these? This is the Limitless Lucky Lips in the color Berry Lucky. So these are a really comfortable, matte, long-wearing waterproof. And these are like, did I even write it down? These are, I feel like, 16-hour wear. Let's see. I love this lip because it kind of gives me, again, I was loving that Zendaya look. Those kind of berry tones. Midnight in the garden, maybe. But once this dries, this is going to definitely stay on, and I'll prove it in just a bit. Still wet. And then I'm going to go in with my finger and kind of blend the lip liner a little bit. I do love kind of a diffused lip liner, so even if you don't have that crisp edge, you'll find that sometimes on runways and stuff, we'll go in with like an eyeshadow brush and blend. Okay. I feel like my lip liner is a little crooked. Where did she go? Yeah, let's fix it here. Almost done. We're going to do a little cheek. Let's hug this here. I naturally have a little bit of a crooked lip. I like to call it my Elvis lip. Yeah, okay. So I like that. I'm going to let it dry a little bit more, but let's do cheek. Are we liking this? I want it to be a little bit more berry, but I think it's just the lighting. So I'm going to be using the, what are these called? Hollywood Blush and Glow Glide in the fair medium. And I love this. Like, pinks are in, you guys. And I have a little bit of the pink here. And I love how a pink cheek goes with a pretty berry lip. And I'm going high on my cheek with the application of this, almost into my eyeshadow. And then we're going to add the highlight. Like, are you kidding me? Look at how pretty this is. I know this looks like a lot of blush, but the blush is blushing and I love blush. So just get in there. I love how that just brings life to my face. Typically, the rule of thumb is if you're wearing a bold lip, you actually wear a softer blush, but this is the Met Gala. This is the look I'm going for. And you can't tell me nothing. The blush is blushing. And then we're going to add a little bit of highlighter. Thank you. I love this lip too. Almost dry, and I will show you a kiss test on my own self. All right, so a little bit there, maybe a little bit here. Okay, now let's put a highlighter on. I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, just clean her off. And I want to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, cute, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose, cute. A little right here maybe. Ooh, look at that. Let's put a little bit here. Ooh, look at that. Sometimes you don't need a big old fluffy brush for your highlighter. You can just apply it strategically with a little brush. I can't really see this one. Hope you guys can. I'm not looking. And then I want to put a little bit, maybe like right there. And then maybe a little bit right here. A little bit more right there. Okay. So that's the blush. So nothing on my hand. Let's see if this lip is dry. Oh, snap. Look at that. Nothing's coming off. You want a long wearing matte lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. Try her Limitless Lucky Lips. And this one is Berry Naughty. Okay, final thing to lock this look on for up to 16 hours. My super jumbo size Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is a 200 ml. The other one is 100 ml. So you get double the size, but not double the price. All right, we've locked it on. I have a full glob of mascara in my eye, but we're just going to power through. All right, you guys. So if I was going to the Met Gala with my big bow in my hair, this is inspired by Kate Beckinsale. I think it was the King's Dress. She had this like cute messy bun and this cute bow. It's very like coquettish. But this is the look. So whether you're walking the red carpet at the Met Gala or this is just your everyday, like I'm going to a museum look, this is the vibe. How long does what last? The setting spray is up to 16 hours. Lipstick Berry Lucky is out of stock in France. No, we have it in the US, but keep an eye out. It's not limited that I know of. So she might be coming back. I think there's 5 other colors though. So check them all out because this long wear is really where it's at. Oh, thank you. I'm glad the look came together. Again, lip is Berry Naughty, Lip Cheat with Berry Lucky. Is that what it was? Yeah, Berry Lucky and Berry Naughty. They're very nice on my lips. So I always like to end this with, my top 3 must-haves. I definitely used a few different products, but if you are on a budget or you just want to get a couple things today, I would definitely recommend number 1, the Beautyverse palette. 9 gorgeous shades. This is my defrosted, spring, winter into spring eyeshadow look. Love her. And then number 2, the blush and highlighter duo. So this is the Blush and Glow Glide palette. It comes in this shade. It also comes in kind of like an apricot shade too. So if you don't like pinks, peaches are cool as well. So that'll be my 2. And then my 3rd one is Berry Lucky. Like these are all limited edition. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is a limited edition. Get them while they're hot. Get them while you can because once they're gone, they're gone. And you don't want to be heartbroken. So that is our collection of products that I would recommend. This is my Met Gala look. Let's check out this highlight. Look at the skin. The skin is skinning. The mascara and my eyeball is eyeballing. And here we go. That's that. I hope you enjoyed this class. Oh, it's been discontinued. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, Berry Naughty is discontinued. I also really love, if you have it in stock in your country, we're out of it here. But if you have Ready for Lust, which came out, this was part of the Elton John collection. This is also really pretty. I'm going to put it just a little bit over this, actually. This one is more of a satin. But that's gorgeous as well. So if it's out, if Berry Lucky is out, try this one again. This is the Ready for Lust lipstick. And then if Ready for Lust is out, I really love Secret Salma is really nice. It's not as vibrant as these, but that's also a really good option. Either way, have a look at some of Charlotte's lipsticks. She's really like the expert at those colors and they're so stunning. But have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. Follow me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. And I hope to see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I'll see you on our next YouTube Live. Bye. Final looks.